Good day, welcome to PNW Enduro. Testing a new product today. This is the TSP ERM from South Bay Moto Performance. This is basically a computer to tune your two-stroke TBI or TPI bike. All you do is plug it right into here. I've already gone through the process yesterday of loading the maps onto the unit and also pairing it to the ECU. Now once it's paired to the ECU, it only works with one bike. I've ridden 10 kilometers this morning already on the new map, and I can tell you already, it is a big improvement. But I want to demonstrate what it's like on the old map compared to the new one. So there's the latest map, which I have on here now. And I'm going to go back to original. Just press flash. There we go. Flash original back up to ECU, yes. Just takes a few seconds. Boom, done. So I'm going to unplug this. Gonna have to get a little pin or something. Okay. Done. Unplug the tool. Put this little rubber cover back on. So I'm just going to ride a few trails on the original mapping. Hopefully show you why I bought this thing. Now generally I'm not someone who goes for performance upgrades on bikes as far as heads and computers and stuff like that, unless I really feel like it's warranted. Of course, I'm going to do protection parts and all that kind of necessary stuff, mousses, gummy tires. But in this case, I felt like I needed the bike to run a little cleaner. These bikes are kind of notorious for being rich on the bottom and blubbery, and I'm hopefully going to show you that in a few minutes. Here's the guys. You can hear that burble there. That's what I'm trying to tune out. Hear that stutter? I got this bike in the spring, so I rode it through spring and summer, and I would notice this, but a lot of the riding I did in the mountain season is faster riding, and the bike is really great in the flow, third gear and up. But when you're going slower in this technical stuff, hear that. That stuttering. Now we're in the winter and I'm riding slower and more technical stuff. There it is again. It's driving me crazy. So that is what I'm looking for to tune out with this ERM. The other thing I'm going to be hoping to achieve is better fuel economy. So I'm going to try and do a long ride day today and demonstrate if there's any improvement. A little bog out of the corners there. Third gear here, so I'm just really lugging. Once you get going, it's great. It's fantastic in this. When you slow down, that's when you feel it. I'll just lug around here. So generally speaking, I'm getting 50 to 55 kilometers before the fuel light will come on. So I'm going to try and ride longer than that today and see if there's any improvement in fuel economy. that would be really welcome if that is the case. Just those first 20 minutes riding on the new map before I switched back to this, the bike felt so good. But I have to go back and forth to demonstrate what this product is doing for me and why I decided to put the money into it. So I ride really slow. Not that I need to in this trail, but just to demonstrate. You can hear that stutter. Hello. Even a little bit coming onto the throttle there. So the setup process for this tool is fairly straightforward. There's a bunch of videos online, short videos, step by step, but it's about half an hour. You connect it to your computer, register it, download the latest map for your bike. You get one free map. After that, you can purchase different ones, but generally you're just buying the latest map available for your bike. Included when you buy it. And from there, you can make all sorts of adjustments to the fueling at different throttle openings, power valve opening. Lots you can do. It also will read codes, and although this only works to tune one ECU, it's locked to my ECU now, you can read codes on other bikes, so that can be quite helpful. Right, TSP tune on. First gear, way cleaner. So generally on the old tune I would just run the green map all the time on this bike. I'll be trying both on the new tune. This is mostly a faster trail, so I'll leave it in green right now. So what I noticed this morning is it transitions there into the mid RPM a lot cleaner as well. To me it just feels overall more crisp. Feels like the power comes on a little bit stronger. Into fourth gear now. I lug a gear high. It doesn't seem to have that bit of a hesitation or loading up. Just cleaner fuel delivery, which is what I was looking for. So I'm happy with that. I know people are going to say, well, the bikes should just be tuned like that when you buy them. And I'm not going to argue. They totally should be. I don't know why KTM can't get the mapping or the fueling right. There's other fuel injected two-strokes like the TM, even the Fantic, where the fueling is a lot cleaner. I don't know if it's an emissions thing with KTM or whatever, but they do not run to their best when you get them, especially at low RPMs. And that stutter was starting to drive me crazy. And this is more like a well-tuned carb bike. More fun to ride, to be honest. So first test. Low RPM stutter. That's been fixed. Very happy about that. So far, overall performance is really good as well. Just cleaner throughout the RPM range. We're gonna get into some technical stuff pretty soon. I'll try the white map. And by the end of the day, fuel economy test. Okay, into a more technical trail now. I'm in the white map, and the white map is feeling way better than before. It's pulling really well up these technical steep trails, rocky. Oh yeah, that lug is awesome. Sweet. Another steep one here. All right, not only is it pulling really well, this is the more constant idle RPM is really helping, I think. Yeah, so much of hard riding is sound, and if your RPM's all over the place, it's gonna kind of screw up your technique a little bit.
It's true. I hardly ever use that now.
White map, it lugs so good, and you're kind of listening to the motor, and it's not giving you right signals.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it's consistent.
It's smoother.
Yeah, it's smoother, and you know where your RPM needs to be on those climbs, because it's not all over the place. It's just steady.
Tractory.
Yeah, tractory for sure. Like, I never used the white map before, and now it's great.
Yeah.
50 kilometers even. So my fuel light will generally start to come on the stock mapping between 50 and 55. So I've got about 10 to 15 kilometers back to the truck. Let's see when that fuel light comes on. I've been pretty much exclusively on single track, other than the short road section to get us to the trails today. Otherwise, No real road sections or anything like that. One thing that is a little different is I've been on the white map about 2/3 of my day, where usually I'm exclusively on the green map, but I'm liking the white map better with this new tune, and it's really slippery today. Generally the white map, the soft map, is less fuel efficient than the green map. And there we are, 50.5. So I'll check again once I get to the bottom, because I am facing downhill. That might be a factor, but I don't see any increase in fuel economy, unfortunately. Okay, so my impressions of the TSP ERM. The fueling is way better. It absolutely cleaned up that stutter, off-idle stutter, and cleaner overall through the RPM range. So I'm really happy with that. I'm super stoked on how the bike is running. It's way more crisp, way more responsive, and just flat out more fun to ride. I've been riding and preferring the 4-stroke, the 250 XCF lately, because the fueling on that is just so perfect. But now this 300 2-stroke TBI is sorted out with the new map, and it's great. Okay, so I was downhill when the fuel light came on at 50.5. I've since got back into some trails. I had a little bit of double track. So 54.6, and the fuel light is off. It went off when I got back into single track. So maybe I am getting better fuel economy. We're going to find out pretty quick. Try and look out for when that light comes back on. I'll be in trail all the way out pretty much to the truck. Oh, there it is. Oh, 54.7. So still, same fuel economy as before, basically.